that is coming out in October. Well, we got the guys here first. This is 98 Degrees, and those are the fans out there. Been going wild since this morning. Now, guys, last time you were here, I remember you were in a bus outside. Oh, yeah. You were starting to get popular. Now, obviously, you've surpassed yourself. You are now in the much environment. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Welcome inside. And, of course, we want to know more about what makes these girls scream. What is it about 98 Degrees that just makes them go nuts?
We have no idea.
Whatever it is, we'll keep taking it. We love them.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, it's incredible. First of all, the Invisible Man single went gold, which is, bravo.
Thank you.
Every one of you. And, of course, the brand new album that's coming out as well. You've got incredible support from your record company, Motown. You're working with some of the biggest names in the business. This doesn't just happen to anybody. There's got to be a reason. There's got to be something behind it.
Well, we just feel very fortunate to work with such talented people. Stevie Wonder on the Disney project, the song from Mulan, True to Your Heart. We got to work with Praz from the Fugees on an up-tempo song called Fly With Me. That's a pretty good song. We're excited about that, too. So it's an exciting project for us this time around.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's talk about the R&B angle, because there are a lot of boy bands out there. And from what I understand, you guys were one of the first. Does that make you feel good or nervous, uncomfortable about seeing how many boy bands are out on the market these days?
Well, we never thought of ourselves as a boy band. We always looked up...
Well, you're boys and you're a band.
Right. We always looked up to a group like Boys to Men, and that's the type of group that we tried to model ourselves after. And, you know, it just kind of coincidentally, other groups started coming out that, you know, are young guys and doing kind of the same, you know, same type of young...
Do you think it's a coincidence? Do you really think
Well, I think our music's a lot different. I don't think that... I think we're very different from them. When you listen to our music and their albums, there's a huge difference. And I think, you know, we're the only type of group that does something with artists like Stevie Wonder and Praz, and I think that's what really sets us apart.
Now, where does the R&B urban connection come from? Because you're right, these other bands don't have that.
I think R&B is just a music that we've all grown up loving. We've enjoyed it. I mean, Boyz II Men was a huge influence. Jodeci, Marvin Gaye, Stevie Wonder. We've grown up listening to the music that made R&B what it is today. So I think it was just kind of naturally our love to do that kind of music. And we kind of have like a little pop feel to it on some songs, a rock feel, and that's just because we enjoy all different kinds of music, so we just kind of try to incorporate that into our sound.
So you seem to have a black soul, guys. Is that right? A black soul going on?
We just always enjoyed singing harmony music. You know, we've always sung acapella together, and I think a lot of that is rooted in what's traditionally black music. So I think, that, you know, through covering some of those songs, all the way from old doo-wop stuff to, you know, recent Boyz II Men stuff, I just think that's the kind of music that we, you know, want to love, and that's the kind of stuff that we continue to do.
Well, on the new album, you cover a Michael Jackson song, a cappella version. And, okay, this is not planned. I did not talk to the band before. I just want, can we have a little taste of it? A little taste of that?
Well, we give you a taste of we'll do that one, but we also do our first single, which is coming out actually today.
We can do that a cappella too? Yeah, okay. Good.
This is Because of You, and it actually comes out on radio today, and it'll be in stores in October.
Premiering the video later on.
Yeah. This is a little taste of the song. It'll do something like this. If I knew how to tell you what's on my mind, make you understand. Right by your side. 'Cause you're my sunshine after the rain. You're the cure against my fear and my pain. Because I'm losing my mind when you're not around. And it's all because of you.
Look at the reaction on that one. It's almost like they feel like you're singing directly to them. That is such a beautiful thing. All right. Now let's talk a little bit more about the Stevie Wonder connection, because you've mentioned that a few times already. Did you actually get a chance to go into the studio with Stevie to record the song?
Well, recording the song for Disney was kind of weird. We went in and laid down our parts, not knowing exactly what Stevie wanted to do on the song. And then we thought he was going to play the harmonica, maybe play the keyboard, and then he decided he wanted to sing on it. And we were just like, oh, okay, no problem, just sing away. So he came in and laid down his part, and then we actually got to meet him when we shot the video. And then when we did the Tonight Show with Jay Leno, we got to perform live with him, which was the most fun I think we've ever had, performing. It was just incredible.
But that's amazing, because with technology today, you don't even have to meet the person that you're singing a duet with, right? I mean, the person could be dead, and you can still record the duet with them.
Right. The first time we ever heard that song was they sent us the finalized copy to take to our house, you know what I mean? And we had no idea how it was going to turn out. And I remember popping in the cassette player.
And you cried.
Almost in tears. It was so unbelievable to hear, us and Stevie Wonder, trading off licks and singing harmonies together. It was unbelievable. So.
Yeah, we had originally recorded the song as a 98-degree song. All of us were singing on it, and we split the leads on it and stuff like that. So when Stevie Wonder, when we heard the tape for the first time, it just kind of added a whole new dimension to the song. The song was at this level, and then when he came on the song and played and sang, it was just at a whole nother level.
Wow, did you get some feedback from him?
He actually invited us, the video studio invited us into his trailer, and we were singing with him. He was playing the keyboards. He's like, why don't you guys sing this part? Why don't you sing this harmony? And we're in there, we jammed with him for probably 20, 30 minutes, and and anything you do with that guy, you just kind of like absorb everything. And he's been around for so long, and he's seen so much, and he's innovated so much that it's just a learning experience to be around him.
Well, that's it. These are the kind of people that you learn from. I mean, they've been in the business forever. They're legends. Is there anything specific that you learned from Stevie Wonder?
I think just that he was so level-headed. I mean, he's about as large as you can get in the music business, and he was so down to earth. He was cracking jokes about driving his car around, and I mean, he was just the nicest gentleman. I mean, he made us feel right at home and took us in kind of as friends, and I mean, we'll never forget that. He was incredible.
Wow, that is very inspiring. That's so good. That is so wonderful to hear. Now, you also got a chance to work with Wyclef Jean, who played a few guitar licks on the album. How was that?
It was cool. Actually, we set out to do a song with Prize, and being that they're so tight now, Wyclef kept coming in the studio. They had another session, but he was interested in the song that we were doing, so he came in, and after we had done all the vocals and everything, he was really feeling it, so he wanted to lay down some guitar riffs, and it was really cool, the stuff that he did.
It's interesting. We were talking about boy bands in general a little bit earlier on, and it seems to me that a lot of them don't have hands-on control of their products. I mean, they'll sing the songs, they'll go out, they'll do the choreography, they'll make the girls scream, but they're not in there producing, they're not in there co-writing, which seems to be something that you do.
Yeah, that's definitely something that when we started the group we wanted to do more of. We wanted to write our own stuff. We wanted to be involved in our project, not just as kind of like a tool for the label to say, okay, go do this, go do that. We wanted to have control over ourselves and our career. And so, especially on the second album, we did a lot of writing, a lot of producing on it, and we really feel like it kind of represents the soul of 98 Degrees, you know what I mean? It's more of a reflection of us as a group, so.
Okay, I've got to make an admission here, not just to you guys, but to everybody out there. When they asked me to come to Much Music to be a producer, I said, oh yeah, sure, no problem. I had no idea what producing entails. But I figure, you know what, I love TV so much, I'm going to learn, and it's going to be great. What does producing entail for 98 Degrees?
Well, it's a lot of work, but it's also a lot of fun because, we like to be involved as much as we can in every aspect of our career.
So what, you tell Wyclef, I want to hear a lick here, and, Stevie, you got to sing like that.
Well, with creative people like that, Wyclef Jean and Praz and Stevie Wonder, they have their own input. You pretty much let the artist do their thing, and then you just say, yeah, that's great. Those guys have enough experience and talent to know what's good and what's not good. But when it came to us as a group, we pretty much know what we want to hear from each other and what we have an idea of we want the record to sound like. So we had a more hands-on approach. We pretty much said, yeah, do a lick here, do a lick there, take that back, do it again, put this over here. And it's a lot of putting and piecing together. It's like taking a big puzzle and putting it together and making it.
It's really almost just being a musician, and listening to it and hearing what sounds right to your ear, you know what I mean? And then kind of like trying to draw that out of whoever's in the booth, can you do a little more of this? Can you bring that to the record, you know what I mean? And the great producers, they really are interested in what the artist feels. So I think that's what makes artists like Praz and Stevie Wonder so great, is because they're interested in getting other people's input.
Well, gentlemen, Obviously, a lot of people are thrilled that you were able to work with these kind of people, that you're able to get your own creative way, and we're going to get to see the entire result when the full album comes out. 98 Degrees and Rising, that's on October the 20th. Yeah. Now, as for the single, we got a nice little taste thanks to you guys. We've also got the video. This is the premiere. It is simply called Because of You. And for those of you in Montreal, mes chanceux, you get to see 98 Degrees performing there tomorrow, right? So check it out. So the Festival de la Montgolfière à Montréal demain. Check it out, 98 Degrees. In the meantime, big premiere, Because of You, 98 Degrees. Give it up. There you go. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.